Hello, I'm Russell Brand, this is the Trews. I dress like Gandhi now. I've started to take myself pretty seriously lately. Click here to subscribe to have the Trews, you know, I don't know, delivered to your house every morning. I don't even know what happens, but let me tell you now, you really should subscribe. This is a follow-up to, you know, I've done that analysis of David Cameron's Batwing speech where he stood between those two Union Jacks telling us why we should do more wars. If you watch my video analysing that, you will see that what I was saying is that ISIS are a consequence of previous military action in the Middle East, corporate and transnational objectives, and duplicity and dissemination from Western governments. So how do apparently left-wing leaning informational outlets like the Huffington Post and the Independent contrived to reach the headline, Russell Brand says we are all to blame for the escalating crisis in Iraq? Right, to distill that video down, that 13-minute video in which I sort of really quite clearly condemn David Cameron, US military, our foreign policy, previous action, the objectives pursued by transnationals like Halliburton and Blackwater, irresponsible attitude. How they have managed to find their way to this headline is really interesting. Watch the video yourselves and then decide, using your mind, what you think is the main message. And then, as a secondary exercise, think, why would they select this as the main message? They're doing it because it's incendiary. So even in an organisation like the Independent or the Huffington Post, you know, set up by Ariana Huffington as a kind of alternative to sort of the turgid right-wing gelatine block of dishonest information, when it comes to the crunch, they don't say Russell Brand condemns Cameron, or Russell Brand blames big business, or Russell Brand implicates structural problems, because those ideas are complicated. So what they've done is they've distilled the information into something that's much more polemic, celebrity-led and visceral. What? Russell Brand's blaming me and my nan and my dog for ISIS? Me, my nan and my dog, we've nothing to do with ISIS. Well, that's because I wasn't saying that. It's very interesting because the point of the Trews is to make you, and me, because I'm learning as well, understand how the media works. And what the media does is it constricts the conversational space to a very narrow window. It's called over-teens window. There's a phrase that you'll like the sort of the knowledge that it's okay to discuss is within a very limited range, all the way over here at the Guardian, between over there to the Telegraph and Fox News. The information that we receive is in very narrow parameters, and the opportunities that we receive are within very, very narrow parameters. The Independent and Huffington Post, we used to expect better of you. Now we expect nothing from you. That is the truth. Trust nobody. Trust no one. Don't even trust me. I'm probably motivated by ego or something. Look, I've started dressing like Gandhi. That's not a good sign. I've got a cup here with an R on it. Oh God, that's probably the sort of thing that Goebbels used to do. Click Lucky Dip to watch the Cameron one. Click Lucky Dip. See what I actually said. Watch it, and then see how it's reported. See how it works with your own eyes. Trews.
Nose is a tool that is abused to fool you and to leave you scared and confused. Trews is like the nose. If the nose was true, I want some trews. Let's have some trews.